Welcome back to Marine Tech Center. It is Instructor Mike here, Skagit Valley College. Another update on One Ocean, this custom Bob Perry boat that's getting a major refit to sail around the Americas. So we are departing next May. Northwest Passage is going to be awesome and all the way around. Anyhow, before we do that, we took the rig off this boat. We had to do some chain plate work. And so this episode is all about chain plates, removal, inspection, reinstallation, building some new ones. So let's check it out. Super fun. Well, actually super time consuming. These chain plates look great on the outside, but you never know. And the boat is going on 30 years old. And for the big expedition, we had to get the chain plates out and take a look. And it's a good thing we did. We found 4 that weren't good. The rest of them were. And so that's what you do. Take them out, inspect, and get busy. Well, many of the chain plates have evidence like this, right? If you get water intrusion, then up in behind them, not good. This one's for the mizzen mast. We're going to keep doing our investigations. This is a forward one where we got it out. Bulkheads, good shape. The chain plates are in good shape, but this is where you just never know on a 30-year-old boat what's going on. And so down in here, we had the same thing, evidence of leaking, rust, but no rot. So that's good news. We can buff those up and put them back in. So we are also, some of the bolts definitely have evidence of some crevice corrosion. So all new bolts going in, but that's not too expensive. So backing plates all look good. So yeah, lots going on for week 3. I opened the window here so we can communicate.
Oh, good. You ready?
I think so. See if it moves. Yeah. Well, the 2 feet.
Yeah.
Really out of there.
Grab it.
Hey, well, there you go. Look at that. Maybe. Oh yeah, I can get it out. Excellent. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. So while they're not terrible, there definitely is some crevice corrosion and some issues with these bolts. We're definitely not going to reuse them. And for video evidence, so we remember the big hole is on the outboard side, which I'm sure the riggers know, but we don't want to put them in backwards. This is where you do a really close inspection. This is where they're going to fracture and crack and have problems. It's right where it goes through the deck. And I can see a little bit, but not too much. It's pretty good. Buff that thing up and put it in next week. Okay, can you hold? So as we pull out bolts that would need replacing, Captain Mark went over Tacoma Screw, thank those guys very much, and picked up, turns out to be 100 or 98 new bolts. So we have 60 of these big 1/2 inch for all of the 6 chain plates that hold up the main mast, and those are $2.50 and a nut, $3, I don't know. Turns out to be $300 worth of bolts for both all the chain plates for 98 bolts and nylock nuts and stuff. So, and that was with our commercial account, so it would have been even more for a regular person. And the bolts are the cheap part. They're still working on the rig up above, and of course all the labor to get these things out has been crazy. But we're going to be polishing and putting these things, the chain plates, back in a couple every day, or no, a couple every other day, or whatever. We'll figure it out. But they're going to be going back together soon. Looks good.
We're aiming for that. Okay, aiming for the you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what we're aiming for. We're trying to get to it on all of them. But that's what we're aiming for, and so it'll take probably both of us.
Okay.
For this whole, but so that doesn't.
This is the best part. This is a great day. We're still pulling chain plates over there, but we are sanding, painting, and gonna reinstall chain plates. Dun, 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 dun. We got our SYC. Well, as you can imagine, there's a whole pile of cleanup to be done, and loose paint and rust and all of that, and then primer and paint and whatnot before we can reinstall the chain plates. Look at how many bolts there are in that main mast chain plate. So, but that's what you do. You clean up, you inspect, you paint, and then you put it back together. Super fun. Yep. So I was just going to take the putty knife and a hammer and cut the chain plate glue. That is if I can find a putty knife. We had one up here. There it is. I may have to take that cover plate off. We'll see.
Yeah, they got them out.
The bottom two or all four?
All four. Just need to pound them out now.
Like the backing plate moving. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
I've run the nut on them so I don't
Here, let me have the camera.
bugger the
Yep,
threads.
perfect. Just hand me the camera. Because we're going to get that plate coming off of there in just a second. Yeah, look at that. That is quite the backing plate.
Yeah.
Holy heck. Okay, now the question is, how in the hell am I ever going to drive that thing up? That's all of them, okay. Oh, you still got bolts coming out?
Yeah.
$300 worth of bolts.
Is that right?
Yep. 100 bolts. Let's see how many. I gotta check. I'm pretty sure it was 100. It was 60 and 40, 38. Yeah. So basically 98 bolts holding the chain plates down. These for the main ones are $2.50 a piece. Plus nuts, which is another 80 cents. So $3.50 or whatever per bolt.
Oh, come on. Got a drift pin here?
No, but we have a Phillips screwdriver. It's a little long.
Okay. Well,
That might work, or I can try and find you a shorter one. Is that
No,
too
that-
long for the cabinet?
I think we
Here's a shorter one.
can make it work.
Well, if you want an easier one, it's right here.
Okay, well. I'm gonna grab my knee pad here.
You want me to reach up? Is it just one left?
Yeah, just one or two there.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Where'd you set that screwdriver down at?
Should be right there.
Okay. That. Okay. One more on the bottom. But now, what I don't know. All right, look at that. New sealant, polished, put back in. That one's done, that one's done. Oh, not this one. Little plastic cover plate. We're trying to get everything dry inside. So we did, there's 12 total chain plates, and we've got 8 of them back in and polished, resealed, bedded, everything perfect. We found 2 with cracks and 2 with some, as we mentioned, we had some failures. So on the forward 2, these are the forward lowers of the main mast. We had some pretty significant pitting we didn't like. The rigging shop soaked them in a little acid solution and we got a good look. No good, doesn't show up on film very well, you have to trust me. So, a couple new pieces of stainless steel here, 316 for those. And then our backstay, the 2 main ones, it's a split backstay for the main mast. Also, they have a little bend in them and they were cracked at the bend, which is why we took them out to inspect. It was not where we could see it. It was in the little sandwich of the deck with where the sealant was. So now we've got to buff these. It's better to buff them first and polish them, and then we have a punch. We can punch the new holes in them and get them reinstalled. So we'll get these 4 fabricated, polished, ready to go, and then we'll have the chain plate task all finished. With some corrosion, crevice corrosion, just a little bit. We just weren't comfortable with it, so we're going to remake 4 of the chain plates, and it just happened to be the back 2 in the lazarette and the very forward 2. So there you go. For now, thanks for watching. We're going to go order some stainless and make. Welcome to the Scallywags, located in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, where Skagit Valley College has been training technicians since 1968. If you are looking for industry certification and the skills to work in maritime, this is the place to visit. Our staff will share so much knowledge and experience, you will not be disappointed. The workforce demand is very high and all of our graduates are working around the world. If this sounds interesting to you, schedule a tour and come check us out.